Well, hi everyone at YouTube. Everyone, welcome to my channel. This is just going to be a quick update. I just got done. I'm trying to figure this out so I don't cut my head off. Okay, so I just got done talking to my doctor and my surgeon. I had an appointment scheduled for today, but because of the COVID-19, we decided to try a video call, and so we did do that, and it worked pretty good. I was really impressed. There we go. Sorry, I'm adjusting this as I go along. All right, so I was going to give you guys an update last week or 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. That's what happens when you're sitting at home. But I was going to actually do a pantry update, and I recorded it and everything, but I just decided it was like stupid. I just thought, it's just kind of stupid. So I did clean out my pantry though, and I got it reorganized. I took a bookcase out, and one of these days I will actually have a pantry that's all done. But for now, I'm just kind of adjusting to it. And then I took several things out and put out in the garage on the shelves out there, like my crock pot and my pressure cooker and those bigger things that I don't need in the house. So anyway, so I was going to give you an update then, but I didn't. I've been struggling. This is really hard to stay in and not be able to go out. But it's kind of what I've been doing since January. So since my surgery, December, okay, so I should do my pre-thing. My name is Kareen, and this is Kareen's VSG. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on May 4th. Yeah, May 4th, 2017. My highest weight ever was 240 pounds. My pre-journey weight was 224. My surgery day weight was 204. And the last time I weighed in, I was at 149.2. Now, there's a good reason for that. I had lost and then December 31st, the last day of this last year, I had a tummy tuck and muscle repair and a panniculectomy. So they removed the bottom part of my stomach, and then they did a muscle repair in my stomach and then sewed me up. So that was done on December 31st. So I spent all of this, or most of December or January recovering. So you can tell I didn't plan this all out. So anyway, so my current weight is what it is right now. I was kind of worried. It got down to 144 after my surgery, and so I figured they'd taken off about 8 pounds. Because I was like 151, I think, before my surgery. Something like that. I don't know, 151. So about 6 pounds they took off. 7 pounds, something. But my weight has been gradually creeping up 1 pound at a time. And I know it's because of what I'm doing and what I'm eating and what I'm not doing. So, and I have been going out for walks, but that doesn't help with weight loss. So, I mean, right away. So anyway, I talked to my doctor today for my 3 months checkup. It's been 3 months yesterday since my surgery. Yesterday was March 31st, and it was my granddaughter's birthday yesterday, and she was 7. And so March 31st was my 3 months checkup, and I talked to him a little bit, and what has developed is that my lower stomach is now, the swelling has gone down, and now like I have like a pouch of skin and I believe fat right in the center of my stomach. And I first thought, well, maybe it's just swelling and it'll go down and it won't be a problem. My belly button still has a deep, deep hole. And so he thought that today, he told me today, he says there could still be a stitch in there because it's still hurting. I still feel it. So there could be a stitch in there because I'm still getting pain out of there. But so what he decided to do was that he would do a lipo on the lower part of my stomach, and then he would check the belly button, and maybe he can actually snip the belly button and then actually cut it and make it so it's not quite so deep. We don't know. But in the interim, we can't do anything really until this COVID thing is over, and I really don't want to. I just kind of, I'm going to let it go because he said that if I could lose a little bit of weight, that might bring that down a little bit. Even though I'm at a good weight, if I lost a little, that might bring some of that swelling down. And then he'd be able to tell more if it needed the lipo. And he said it was only going to cost me a couple $100 to do that, because it's like a revision. So, and then also the sides here, the stitching ends right where there's a big stretch mark, and because of that it's kind of pouchy looking and it looks really weird. So he's going to look at that also. So I probably won't see him until June or July. Hopefully this COVID thing dies down. Maybe I can do it this spring. But that's kind of what we made the decision to do. He is such a nice guy. His name is Jason Fowler. He's from Essentia Health in Duluth. Sorry, my chair's squeaking. And he just a nice guy, just is very down to earth, and and listens to everything that you have to say. He just comforted me, I think, more than anything. He just made me feel better about myself, because I was kind of kicking myself in thinking, okay, you're gaining a little bit of weight and that's why it's doing that. But so I'm going to show you really quick, just a quick peek at what my scar looks like and what my stomach look like now. This is 3 months out. Most of the swelling is down. The swelling on the lateral sides has gone way down, which of course makes the center area look a little bit bigger. I still do have a lot of flesh above my belly button because he did not do a tummy tuck there, or he did not do a revision or whatever there. So I still have that. But so I'm going to show you really quick what this looks like, and I'm going to try and do this so I can see. Okay. So here is what I look like now with my clothes on, okay? So, and you can see this is all that loose skin, because I did not get a fleur-de-lis. A fleur-de-lis is where they cut it and actually go like this. He says that does not work well on bariatric patients, and so we did not do this, and I am 58 years old. It's bound to happen. But, so this is what I currently look like. You can see that's my scar right there, but you can see this part right here. That's the part he thinks that he needs to probably do lipo on. And then this here is where, see this? This is where the stitches end, but right here is a stretch mark. Do you see that? So he thinks he might have to take and tuck this some more. And this is something that won't require me to go under anesthesia. So he can do it right in the office, and I can drive myself there and drive myself home. So it kind of made me feel a little bit better about what was going on, because I really thought there was something I was doing wrong. And he said, no, that you're at the right weight for your body, and it's just little tucks and nips and tucks, and this happens a lot of times because you don't know when you have surgery. When you do the surgery, the worst thing they can do, and this is what he said, the worst thing that they can do is tighten the center line. Because what happens when you tighten the center line too much, the skin dies. Everything, it just dies on you. So he's very, 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 very judicious about taking off a lot, or making this really tight at the time of surgery, because you can always do it later, but you don't want to do it right away, because that part of the central line of the body, that has a tendency, if you have too tight of stitches, has a tendency to die on you. And so I was glad that he told me that, because that's the reasons he does it, and he kind of explained it in a more medical way. So anyway, it looks like then in the middle of June or end of June, beginning of July, I will probably be going to Duluth to have him look at it and plan to maybe do a little bit of liposuction that they can do right there in an office, and then also fix the edges here and the belly button. If there is a stitch in the belly button, which possibly could be because I still have pain there, then he said that they would have to probably go in and snip that stitch, and then he would actually cut on either side of the belly button like a little slit, and I'd had little scars on either side. But that can all be done without anesthesia. So I'm hoping that isn't, and maybe I'm just being fussy, but I figured I paid a lot of money for this, and he said the same thing. And so for these kind of revisions and stuff, it's pretty normal. And so I think I'm going to follow through with it. And he said the most it would probably cost for the lipo, it's just the lipo would be about $300 to $400. I have that much in my health savings account, so I could probably pay for it with that. And so I'm going to plan on doing that, I believe, because I mean, I want to have this, I want this to look nice. I don't want it to look really weird there. Like I have this weird like belly, and that it's just kind of weird. So anyway, so that's what's going on. And as far as everything else, yesterday we celebrated my granddaughter's birthday, like I said, but yesterday I went out for groceries, and last Thursday I went out for groceries. No. When did I go for? I went for groceries yesterday. Oh, last Friday I had groceries delivered. Aldi's is here in town, and if you spend like $25 or whatever it is, they deliver for free. So I ordered some groceries from Aldi's. I think it was on Friday. I think it was Friday, or maybe it was Saturday night. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But that was the first time I'd been out since 2 weeks before that, when I went and got groceries 2 weeks before that. So I've literally have not gone out for anything other than groceries. Yesterday I went specifically for groceries because I needed to get some frosting and I needed to get some cream cheese. And my granddaughter wanted, I just love her, she wanted tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches for her birthday. And so that's what we had yesterday. We made tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches, and I made this cake, and I made it look like a hat. I took a picture of it, so one of these days I'll get them on the computer because I don't get them uploaded. But I took a picture, and I literally made like 2 round cakes, and then I made it's like a I don't know how, it's like a torte cake pan, but it's got like ripples around the outside, and then it's got a little section in the center that you can set something in. So I made one of those, and then I stacked them up on top of each other, and to me it looked just like an Easter hat, so I made it look like an Easter hat. I did little flowers on the top and sprinkles and stuff, and she was all happy with it. So all that's been going on, and so really there hasn't been a lot more going on here. So, and my husband just got home, so I'm going to close, and my dog's getting clipped, so he's not even here, so I thought I better give you an update. So you guys have a great time. Thank you for, if you have any comments or questions, ask in my thing down here. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the bell. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.